Again, it's going to be Jochi versus Eric KOF1.
Maybe it's like
happening.
Jochi.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean, we'll see further and further down the CPT. Again, this is the Latin American online qualifiers brought to you by the sponsors below, Razer, HyperX, and Zowie. Again, very, very big partnerships with the Capcom Pro Tour. Huge thank you to all of them for being a part of it. Again, you were tuning in to the CPT online qualifier with your boy Vicious and Rip. We've been going through the top 8. We just got through a little bit of losers bracket, but now we're back with some of the action here. It's Eric KOF's Mika versus Jochi's Akuma.
Yeah, that's what we just saw. Both players coming out with the victories after both of them lost on the winner side of the bracket. So both the guys who lost on the winner side of the bracket have now won on the loser side of the bracket. Now they got to face off against each other to see who moves on to the loser final.
Yeah, it's pretty much the top 4 from winners. That's the entire affair here for the rest of the top 8. Eric KOF, again, didn't get a lot done against Mena RD. It was a 3-0 sweep. And it was the same thing for Mono versus Jochi. Mono didn't let Jochi get started whatsoever, 3-0.
That's a very good point. It's going to be interesting to see. Of course, on the winner side of the bracket, we've got Mono waiting with his Fong to go up against Mena RD's Birdie. I'm just trying to remember, have we seen that before? I don't
honestly
feel like I have.
I honestly wouldn't doubt it. I mean, we can't
I feel
remember
like we should
right
have.
now.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like we definitely should have seen these two play, but I feel like the tournaments has always been like Mono has some rough matches against some people, but he always wins. And then Mena's had a tournament where he has some rough matches, but he wins.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like we've seen them together in the same tournament at the same time. Yeah, and at the same time in the winter final of the bracket as well.
That makes sense.
Gonna be a good one, that's for sure.
I mean, if you want to let us know if you happen to remember better than we do.
Of course. I mean, I probably commentated and don't remember. I'm an
Probably.
old man.
Look, we got a lot of matches to commentate. There's a lot going on with the CPT. Speaking of, Tiger Uppercuts happening this weekend, or it's already happening.
Yes, it's already
Canada
happening.
Cup Vancouver is happening this weekend as well.
Yes.
And then we also have some of the in-house stuff for the Red Bull Battleground series. Now that we're in Season 2, a lot of the in-house stuff with Vanguard. NorCal Rivals is happening. And again, throughout the entire North America, there's going to be a ton of Street Fighter V this weekend.
Yeah, always a lot of fun. 4th of July weekend, of course, for everybody here. You know, it's a celebration of sorts. So hopefully everyone's having a good time out there. This is your lovely Saturday, watching some Street Fighter V. And right now, we are set up there. There you have it. Eric KOF1 with his Armika. Going to be going up against Jochi, who's Akuma we just saw a second ago.
Yes, again, barely escaping the clutches of Urian with the reverse, I guess, a reverse comeback. He was down 2-0 on the verge of being eliminated and brought it all the way back 3 games straight.
Yeah, most definitely. And, you know, real big shout out to his composure there. Always very difficult when you come off a loss like that in the winner side of the bracket, and then you're down 2-0 again, and then to turn all of that around and to come out the W in the final round of all places. Very impressive stuff to him. So we'll see if he can carry that momentum and ride it forward here against Eric KOF.
I would like to see that happen because you got to be feeling yourself after that match. It's like, man, you know what? I'm on point. My medias are going to be sharper. My reactions are going to be all the way up, I guess is the best way to put it, because he needs to be feeling himself after that win, and I don't blame him. Eric KOF, on the other hand, a little bit on the bench because his match is a little bit further on. We talk about these things because they're pretty significant in tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of times when you haven't entered a tournament, you don't understand you know, the stuff that's going on through your mind, you know, match to match.
Yeah.
So, you know, as you mentioned, extremely important.
Here we go. It's going to be 3 out of 5, by the way. Eric KOF1 versus Jochi. It's going to be Mika versus Akuma.
Fight.
Game on. And that's been Jochi's approach, I feel like, the start of every first round. He walks up, does crouching forward fireball. Good up.
Oh, and he still got the medium kick? That was slick. Nice anti-air. He's not going to get any of those Demon Slip setups. Wow. Cross-cut, auto-correct DP, huh? All right.
He's got those.
Very impressive.
He's played Street Fighter before. And now he's just chilling with his lead.
I was going to say, if Eric gets this jump in, that's going to be lights out.
Yeah, definitely cannot count Mika out, especially once she's got that trigger on deck.
Oh, crush counter, and he converted the damage. Very excellent confirm from Jochi. That's going to be round 1. That movement from Jochi, he is feeling himself right now.
Yeah, definitely riding that momentum still. And, you know, 2 throw baits are a huge part of that first round victory for him.
No forward fireball. The classic. Nice conversion. Double strong to the EX.
Stop it, she said.
East Coast here? Stop. Stop.
Drop kick pressure, unanswered.
And I like the answers from Jochi, not doing anything irrational except that right there, but no punish. Ooh. That's going to be, that should be it.
Tons of damage. And despite Akuma's increase, not that much of an increase. Not an extra 900 as you mentioned earlier.
Again, the Mika Typhoon is so much damage, especially when they use bar.
Oh boy, and we mentioned the jumping approach of Eric. And that time, you know, the throw bait's really paying off for him so far.
Dang, that was the deepest jump fierce I had ever seen.
Yeah, extremely mean. Again, this time I had to reversal his way out of there. Didn't want to deal with it.
Extra meat from the deli. Eric KOF. Trying to find his approach airborne once again. Either that or a drop kick. Nope. That's the activation. Yeah, he was fishing for that for the down forward. Fierce!
Look out. Caught him again in the front this time. Where are we going? Reset again. Man, he is greedy for resets.
Oh my goodness. Does have critical on deck, but Jochi. Minimal resources, but he still can make it work. Oh!
Holy moly.
Not enough. One more mix-up away. Nice!
Oh.
Jump in the boots. Das Boots, double time. In Jochi's face. Game 1 for Eric KOF.
Yeah, impressive stuff. You know, he had a little bit of a rough start there. A couple of throw baits from Jochi really were working. And they did a ton of damage, obviously. Got him the life bars. But, you know, he held on. He held on. So that momentum immediately cut off. He's like, all right, you made that impressive run back a second ago, but I'm going to take this first game. So we'll see where things head right now. Eric KOF riding on his momentum.
Yes. One of the things I noticed with Eric KOF and Jochi is that Jochi in the first game, a lot more of the aggressor. After he got the first round off of Eric, he significantly backed off of the offense. He opted to go for more fireballs, trying to go for a reactionary approach, forcing Eric to do either drop kicks or a bad jump in. But for the most part, if you give Mika the opportunity to play, you better be ready for the repercussions, especially if she lands that hit.
Oh, yeah, most certainly. And I think you're completely right on that. I feel like because he was applying his offense in the first round, it's how he set up all of those throw baits. And the throw baits are definitely paying off against Eric KOF.
Oh, yeah.
He has definitely been throw checking, and Jochi has been on point and punishing those throw checks. So if he can establish that again, I think it's going to be an easier set for him.
We'll see what happens. Maybe Eric was in tune with that as well. He's like, you know what, I'm just going to back off, not throw tech as much. But we'll see if Jochi actually establishes that once again in Game 2.
Cutting the promo early. Wow,
Two
double
promos in
promo?
one? Dang. Feeling saucy.
Yeah, let me tell you about this command grab I just talked about.
Damn!
Damage!
Did you see that? That was,
Yo, he cut another promo.
that was gross.
He is feeling confident right now.
That was one grab.
Yeah.
That is nasty.
She immediately got back on the mic after it, too.
Again, the fireball game for Jochi. I don't know if that's going to be paying off in the long run, because he just needs one clean jump in. And you never know with Street Fighter 5. That could happen all across the board.
Wow, crouching strong for the anti-air. And, you know, he's been answering the drop kicks with V reversal, the throw bait, and he drops the follow-up. Huge opportunity now for Eric. Here comes the Deshko.
You are
Look
not
it up, girl.
blocking a
Oh my God. Bing, bang. Boom. There it is.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah. Double drop for both players, and Eric holds on just barely to get that first round.
That was a punish? That had to be a punish. And the stand jab, no meaties to be had. Demon
Dunk.
flip. Oh, neutral jump. Doesn't fall for any baits. The whiff punish off the fierce and the crouch strong. Man, he is going to town right now, but no conversions. He needs to get all the damage.
He's chilling again. You know, this is what you mentioned. You know, when he's applying his offense, he's doing really well, but then he decides to start waiting. And if you don't answer Mika, this is what happens. Now she's all caught up.
Again, getting rid of the pressure way too early for himself. That's all you need to do right here. Get the throw baits going. That's been the main weakness for Eric KOF.
Yeah, I feel like maybe he's scared of like getting thrown in the corner, but look at that. When he's in her face, he's actually getting the better of her every time so far.
Yeah. At that point, Eric had no life left to spare. You know that moment where it's, do I take the meaty, or do I take the throw tech, or do I just take the throw instead? He definitely had no resources left to do so.
Flip pressure now.
Oh, punish. Oh, with punish, I should say. Eric KOF getting started.
Yeah, tons of V reversal. He definitely does not like being close to Mika. Oh my god.
Carry over, coast
Yeah,
to
the
coast.
side switch combo.
No answer to the dropkick. Eric needs to go back to it. If he doesn't have an answer the first time. Oh,
God.
man. Tons of damage. The reset? No.
Yeah, impressive block there from Eric. Both players sitting on full meter right now.
Nice dropkick. Didn't want to risk anything. Just went and cleared the space.
Yeah, Jochi really needs his round. Doesn't want to let Eric get up 2-0.
I like this patience with both players.
Wow, the double jump, it almost worked out. Big uppercut, finally! Has not been using those uppercut for anti-airs.
Oh, he threw the mic! Guys, he's out of there.
That was a
No
good reversal,
response.
but the drop kick catches him into the critical art. Got him!
Confirms from Eric KOF.
Boom!
That's what I'm talking about.
2-0.
I like it. I like it a lot. That confirm was nasty. Stand short, stand strong. Come here, girl. Getting 2. Oh, that was something else.
Sandwich between the LUIG hearts. It's very nice.
Shameless. Shameless.
Had to.
Well, I mean, kind of go back instead of like the whole change of gears there. You really threw me off on that one.
Sorry. I
Very
know.
well done. Well done. So just to talk about it, Jochi, again, backing off when he really didn't need to. Again,
I
trying to
agree.
close-
Yeah, you mentioned that right from the
Close the
get-go
gaps.
after the first game, and it has been the tale of this match so far.
It's been proven time and time, round after round. As soon as he lets go of the gas, it's going downhill.
Right, and a big part of that, maybe he gets his life lead and then he backs off, but then Mika jumps at him because
Yes.
Eric, we've seen him jump plenty of times so far in this top 8. He hasn't stopped it.
Definitely not.
In that final game that we just watched, we saw one EX DP as an anti-air, but he really needs to do more. He needs to do more. He's doing a good job, I think, of using the V reversal to get her off him in a lot of instances, but she's getting right back in because he's not anti-air. He's also not stopping the drop kicks. He needs to stop the drop kick approach with anything.
I agree. I was just going to say, with Eric KOF, something he wants to do if he wants to seal the deal right now is enforce more drop kicks. Enforce these errors that Jochi is not paying attention to. That's so Oh, Sammy, no conversion. Gets a jump in, interestingly enough. No anti-airs, with Mika having one of the best in the game.
Wow, fights a way out just with the crowd, with the standing strong.
Reset, other side, no, same side, good blocks. Oh, whiff punch. So good to see. Drop kick again.
Air to air. Throw bait works out. Get the forward heavy punch. Spends a bar on it. Still has another bar to work with if he needs to anti-air again.
Like service.
Stop it!
Yo, dang!
Stop talking!
Chochi with authority, the slammer. So, again, Eric KOF getting these drop kicks, he's getting a lot of that successfully blocked, I guess, against Jochi, which you don't want to do because now it's going to lead up to either a frame trap or even a command grab. No throw baits. Okay. Reset.
Oh,
That's
big
what
uppercut.
I'm talking about. Nadeshko.
Worth. Worth. Nadeshko coming in clutch. But look at that. The anti-air for the DP. The throw tech in her face. Everything going Jochi's way right now. Almost had that. And that will be the first game for Jochi on the board now. 2-1.
Pretty convincing stuff. He didn't let off the gas. It's exactly what we've been preaching in the first 2 games.
And don't forget, Jochi just came off that last set against Momo where he was down 2-0, just like he was right now. And he steamrolled his way back to the final round and took that one as well. And the way that last game went, I think we might see him take the next one as well.
That might be the case.
It might. I'm not saying it will be.
No, absolutely. No, absolutely. I'm right there with you. I think Jochi does have the potential to do so. And then you have Eric KOF with all the potential in the world to get these mix-ups going because he's trained Jochi this entire set with the drop kicks going straight into the normals and even the resets where it's a left and right mix-up rather than like a brimstone or a regular throw. It's all these setups can or mix-ups can potentially happen and really throw off Jochi, but I don't know if he's going to pull out all these mix-ups in time.
I completely agree with you. And throughout this top 8, what we've seen from Eric is that he doesn't use the command grabs early. He likes to bring them out later in the set.
Oh yeah.
So I think you might be onto something there. Additionally, I feel like with what's his name?
Give me the character, man.
The other one,
The other one.
not Eric. The other one, Mika and Akuma.
Yes.
Yes, I feel like we're going to see him stop the drop kicks this time.
Okay. No,
That's what I was trying to say. Jesus, I got lost there.
I get where you're going with that. I just wanted to know what instance of what game he was playing, or what character he was playing against.
Right. No, that was my bad, not yours.
Side or loser side. But no, I get it. We haven't seen any real responses to drop kicks yet, or any real mix-ups afterwards from the drop kicks from Eric. Nice anti-air. Ready this time. Went for the command grab. What are you guys are killing me over here. Come on.
Hey, we said it. We can see it later in the set, right?
That's fair. I guess Jochi just knows a lot more than we do. That's why he's in top 8 and we're not.
Hey.
Might have found an answer. Preemptive jump for the
He
dive
is
kick.
staying in her face right now.
That's what he needs to do. Do not let up off the gas. Commentator's curse. He's doing it right. Oh wait, no, that's
Ooh, that was smart.
With authority.
Hey, don't give her space. Get back in there.
That's what I'm talking about. Drop kick. No.
Better ready. Uppercut to jump in.
Stay right here. Stay right here.
Bitches are pointing at the screen saying where you want to stay.
Oh,
look out. Brimstone.
Nice
Wake
check.
up jab. Get out the air.
No command grab.
Uppercut. There it is.
See what happens when you stay within that space. Force the airs from Eric. I'm telling you. We know what we're talking about here.
Well, Vicious does. Sometimes.
60% of the time it works every time.
And into the, he hit a button after blocking drop kick there.
Oh. Yeah, right out of the range. Whew, I thought he was going to get hit.
You were so nervous for him.
Oh, God. It's so, and it was a counter hit, so we pressed the button afterwards. You are plus after the drop kicks, man.
Throw tech. Stay away. Air to air. Look out!
Trying to get the throw baits.
Eric really needs to get something started right now.
No
Wake up,
knees.
jab! And look at this. 2-2. Jochi bringing it back.
We kind of saw this coming. We
Yeah.
definitely saw this coming. This was literally the last game that Jochi played prior. He was just downloading, easing up, just trying to coast through, enjoy the scenery, and then just, you know what, I'm late for work. I'm just going to pedal to the metal. That's what it is.
You know, I was thinking about this, like, maybe if he had one more game against Mono, you know, he would have started bringing it back there too, but it just didn't work out that way.
No. There's no way. Mono.
Wow, you have no faith at all in this man against Mono?
It was the first game of the day.
Uh-huh.
So I would definitely give it to Mono 100%.
Okay. Well, here we go. Final game coming up. Jochi versus Eric KOF. For some reason, I can't remember these guys' names.
It's tough. It's really tough. I only think about
this
the
matchup
characters.
in particular. Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you're doing all right.
I'm trying. Jochi with Akuma.
Well, look,
Eric with Mika.
you're never gonna have to remember these names again because one of them is gonna be going home.
I'm
or
gonna
staying
remember
home
one
and
of
turning
them.
off the console.
Right. No, most certainly. I mean, of course, this is the Capcom Pro Tour online qualifier for the Latin America region number 3. And I'm Rip, joined by Vicious. We are bringing you the action first to 3 here, the whole way through. This is, I believe, losers semifinals. So after this, we will have winner final, losers final, and the grand finals to go. Winding down here, and look at this character coming out for Eric KOF. We've got the queen herself, Juri.
I don't.
Surprise, surprise.
I don't like this matchup for Juri.
I mean, it's one of those picks, you don't really see a lot of Juri, so it might be one of those, like, do you know this? Because I don't feel like I can beat you with my Mika anymore. Oh, wrong character, maybe? Well, he looks like he's playing. I don't know what Jochi's doing.
I don't like this at all.
What is happening?
Okay.
Oh, you know what? It's because it's training mode. So they were like, oh, we don't want to play on this. Just go ahead and do some stuff. Warm up your Juri. Get it ready to beat me in the next game. I think that's what's happening there, right?
All right, well, we're back to the double screen here with the top 8. By default, that should mean this is not being accounted for.
Right, but it should be, right? This is not a banned stage on CPT. It was banned at EVO last year, but not by the Capcom Pro Tour. So that's the reason that a lot of players feel like it's still banned, you know, because they've heard of the training stage being banned in the past. And EVO, of course, not a minor tournament on the circuit.
Definitely not. 100% a premier event.
Yeah, so, I mean, what's happening? I mean, like, now they just pause, like, I don't want to kill you that fast. I mean, I already did it a whole round, you know?
Look, if I were Eric and if this counted, I'd take it. I'm not going to lie.
Jury wins.
Granted, it's not the honorable thing to do, but look, winning is winning.
I guess.
Doesn't matter if it's an inch
then,
or a
then
mile.
it's collusion, dude. I mean, he let him win. It's clear. Everyone saw that.
He didn't let him win. He thought it was under regulations. He was trying to be a law-abiding citizen.
I mean, maybe he picked the stage. So the whole thing was collusion. You know, you can't prove that.
No, that's too advanced.
Yeah,
too
see?
advanced.
Go time.
Can't do it. All right, here we go.
All right, now we're going to see it. And you know, the person who we've seen have all these issues in the past was... Who was it?
Okay, I
was
thought you
definitely
actually
one of
had
them.
it. I thought you
I
had it.
forgot.
You
Who was
want
the
to
one?
bring that to me?
Yeah,
You can't bring that to my doorstep
Let's go to you.
unannounced?
Handle it. Who
Oh
was
my
it?
God.
Don't you remember the one who had like a 4-0? Was that Jochi or was that Eric?
Okay, that was I thought you meant like in a different series.
No, in this one.
Mena RD versus Eric KOF, where
So it's Eric KOF, right?
we
He's
had
the one who had the
the-
multiple stages, the beach, the training stage, and now he's back to training stage. He doesn't remember it's not banned. He did it again, right? He just had plenty of extras games today.
I mean, we didn't see any command grabs this time. There was no Mika on stage.
No, I mean, maybe he didn't mean to pick jury either, and then he also picked training stage. Watch, he's going to be back to Mickey's like, what was I thinking? Jury wasn't going to work, you know?
Look, man, he's pressing different buttons with different characters. He might flub up here with...
He's sticking to it. Shadowloo base. That's not banned. They better play this one. Eric KOF versus Jochi.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about this choice. I do very much so still like the Mika pick over Akuma, but again, he's in top 8, we're not. We'll see what happens how it all goes out.
You got to wonder, too, if this downtime has kind of killed the momentum that Jochi has been building so far.
Already out the gate. Eric's trying to find his way around the fireball. He sure does. The pinwheel.
Oh, charging it up. Can't throw fireballs now. V-Skill's good to go.
Yeah, the one thing I don't like about Jury is that the fact that she has to hold these fireballs to really inflict pressure. But at the same time, charging said fireballs is really tough in the neutral if they're aggressive like this.
Yeah, she's already spent 2 of them.
There's one.
Yeah, there's a store back in there. She's got the light in the medium right now. Hey.
She is playing the cat and mouse game very well right now.
Yeah, those back dashes out of there. That's what those backflips are if you are not familiar with some Jury action.
But again, all this chasing is not going to be enough for Eric KOF. Jochi's just going to hang out. Yeah, he's just slowly.
Oh, big bet
his,
does not pay off.
Looking real soft right now for Eric KOF. It's going to be a very tough situation to be in. He is not max potential with this character.
Yeah, he's trying, man. But here we go. Set point for Jochi.
Ooh.
Oh,
Again.
man. Not looking good. And the throw baits. Here we go.
Nice throw break. Setting himself up. Oh my God. Get that medium kick out of here.
Wow, neutral jump on wake up. No punish. But he's going to get this punish.
And the corner switch. Dang.
Yeah,
Jochi.
smart combo. Whoa, is he going to just jump out of the match like, screw this, I'm out of here. Is that what we're seeing?
Is that the rage? The first rage quit at top 8?
Wait. They're back.
Okay.
Settle down. All right, we're good. Not over till it's over. Last chance for Eric. Trigger activation.
Oh, it was all planned out. It was all according to Eric's plan.
Yo, he hit the
Punish.
switch.
Oh, the router kicker in full effect.
Oh, get off me. We got this V reversal.
Oh,
Uppercut.
the DP, the recipe to success. Just back it up and waiting for his opponent to hang himself.
And Jochi does it again. Goes down 0-2, but brings it back to take it 3-2. Jochi gonna advance to the loser final. And Eric off 1 is Eric out 1. Out of the tournament, goes home with 4th place.
I did not see that coming. That mix-up was definitely unblockable.
Twist. It's a twist.
What a twist. That being said, Jochi, again, bringing it back from a huge deficit 2-0. Very impressive run without Akuma. Really exploiting the weaknesses of Mika's play within the likes of Eric KOF.